So in that regard, um, I have to. Well, I should have kept recording. So the promotion was something like an A-liner that enlarges by one point by a factor 1.4. So in that regard,
Gezeigt ein
um,
ganz normales Programm. Viel Unterhaltung und
um, the Nazis were like had so and they conquered everything. So already back then, um, well, that's the issue, and like it's not that this is like they found the prettiest dancer that was available. That's not the issue, but that led to the downfall of humanity. And the issue is this: it's the same in Super Mario with the princess. So as soon as you start thinking, why should I conquer? Like, why should Mario go through the uh, uh, like fight all those battles for this useless of a princess? Then you then it would also like if you think it through, it would uh, follow that it has to like we have to find a way to educate humanity, and there would be so many examples, but it's like both sides. So like eben, if we do not aspire more than like in the first like first television show of the Nazis. So like everyone that is just like it and and the issue is that like back then, my aunt, my mother, they don't get on their own. It's not just them, but the issue is like it's the same as the first like also Kreuzritterfeldzug. So they promised like apps, also so that the sins would be forgiven, and the like the way they were brought up, that was enough of a motivation, and that's still the same. That's still the same problem. Like, because our women are this simply manipulated, and they don't question that. They don't question how bad it is for their vision to like not boycott this kind of it's not just it's not just the or also it's not just the dancer. It's like everything attached to it, the organization, and there there it is especially here all men, right? And so you would need to stand up to that, and there's just no woman that I know of that would have this attention, and basically doesn't uh, like it is tough. Like, I don't have the issue. I don't have to my like my well, where I get tempted is a different like more, I guess more like gambling, or well, I don't really have I never really started with alcohol, but like I guess that would be more eben, but 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 that's the issue, that there is no, like there is no righteous woman, um, where it is not too late. So like if this dancer would have used the opportunity, so like the attention for something meaningful, then that's what's missing. And so the other issue, because they never even think about what they would do, if they had the opportunity. So they don't get it. Like they don't get on their own that like Trump now tried roughly to so it's, I thought it was more like 300 billion of frozen assets, but Trump somehow wanted a deal that 100 billion goes like to his family, similar to what they did with the Saudi prince, and like somehow another 100 of those European frozen assets, like somehow shared with Putin, like some strange vehicle where the US and Russia, like, yeah, and then another 200 billion, like where Europe has to come up with an extra for like um, uh, re-establishing what was destroyed in Ukraine. So roughly that was the goal, and but that's just, it's not like, I guess if, well, if my aunt would ask what is like the radio, so like the, what is it about, and I would explain that it's not that she wouldn't like believe it, but she would never come up on her own, um, because it's like they are not used to find their own strategies, and that starts in elementary school, because also it's still, das geziemt sich nicht für so eine Prinzessin. That's the, yeah, that's why, that's why it's this boring and like uh, why, yeah, like why why you probably have not, like that there is not so that's why you end up like following even our terrible level of soccer, um, and and so on, right? But yeah, it's like the motivation for Bach to compose this. Well, it's even harder nowadays to like study something meaningful for yourself, because there is no, like there is no possibility whatsoever that the like you like an educated family, they, also my mother had the opportunity to study whatever she wanted. They don't get it. They don't get it, and it's still about, like the game they play still, that we pretend there is a purpose for, and I mean, when they are when they are in their late 20s, well, the issue is it's like a buffet, and then they are overwhelmed because they are not good at uh, choosing, and then when it is too late, they make the worst decisions, and then they, instead of like it's so many women are like motivated by it's nonsense like that. You mention like you would want to like visit Las Vegas, and then uh, that's why they go to Vegas, just to show like the neighbors they can afford it. But then they don't even dare to like try gambling, and then they, yeah, or like my brother. So because we like we didn't he mentioned that he was in Greece, and then the then the because they don't know what else to do, then the girlfriend wants to go there and like educate him, like she is an architect, so those um and then you have to pretend that that that's what was missing in your life, that you never looked at those like stones in Olympia, because otherwise all the all the stress at work would be pointless. And yeah, that's they just don't dare to think of a strategy. Um, and well, they rather eben go silent before and that would be the the most important. Like, it doesn't matter, Kierkegaard or Bach, any like, and you cannot even like you cannot even talk about those women. They they on their own, they just because this is work, like analyzing those 48 äh, what is it, like Prelude und Fuge, um, no, yeah, but like stuff like that you like, what is my like uh, eben, my opinion, which one of them would I select if I would need to select one, stuff like that. So they never they never dare to do that on their own, and then they are not able to when it counts for, yeah.